The God you never saw. You walked by the wind and never knew his voice. You drank of the stars but never heard their chord. You held the earth and never felt his finger. Many are called, but few know the caller as Lord. Invisible hand in every visible thing. The Father of heaven writes his name in the dust. Men love the pattern and never meet the potter. They stare at the robe and never see the just. There was a house on the edge of the world, walls of stone and a roof of light. Every beam was measured in silence. Every door hung perfect in the night. The dwellers walked its finished rooms, counting tables, praising chairs. They traced the grain of every timber, but no one asked who drew these stairs. The builder stood in the shadow of his own work. People brushed his shoulder in the hall. They followed the lines of his invisible finger, but never bowed to the maker of it all. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are seen and known, but the man who loves the house more than the builder shall die in the rooms he called his own. Many are called by the ring of the hammer, few are chosen who follow the sound to his hand. The rest will sleep in a furnished parable and miss the king who walked their land. He was standing in the thunder, he was speaking in the rain. He was carving in the grain of wood. He was writing in your pain, invisible but clearly seen. In every law that does not bend, many are called by the Spirit in the pattern, but few will recognize the end. The Father of heaven opened a market where every star sold pieces of light. One sold rainbows bottled in crystal, one sold thunder folded in white. Men bought sunsets without the sun, they bought waves without the sea. They hung his colors on their walls and called it my vision, my destiny. Yet he whose power and Godhead spoke in every silent where walked through the market as a poor man, offering nothing but air. He that hath ears, let him hear. The message hides in everything you see. If you keep the picture and miss the painter, you lose the realm of the king. Many are called by the shape of a leaf, you are chosen who trace it to the vine. Many will worship the shadow of the mountain and miss the Father who drew the line. There is a gate cut into the evening sky. Its hinges turn on laws unseen. The whole world walks beneath its lintel, yet only a few know where they've been. The invisible Father hides in obedience. He speaks in a way a river must turn. He is heard in the boundary of the ocean, in the fire no flesh can spurn. Many are called by the narrow of the path, few are chosen who love the guiding hand. Most curse the rock they stumble over and never see it is the King of the land. Why many miss the kingdom? He came as a law before he came as a voice. He stood as a boundary before he stood as a man. He taught with the language of seed and season before he opened the prophet's plan. So when the kingdom finally opened its door, they looked for a crown of glass and gold, but the king was the one they had tripped over, and every precept they left cold. Many are called by the shape of his parables, few are chosen who do what they see. The rest will die with a book full of windows that never became a doorway to heat. You saw his hand in the wind and called it nature. You heard his voice in the storm and named a chance. walked inside his invisible order and never turned to give him one glance. Many are caught by the work of his fingers, but few will recognize his face. This is why so many miss the kingdom. They love the parables and refuse the king. They clutch the signs and ignore the signer, and lose the life he came